You know, I have to be honest. I was a little bit skeptical at first, as you can tell from my Zelda Rant Attack video, of why Nintendo had delayed the game. But now seeing the game and all the stuff that's in it, you know what? Worth the wait. I haven't even played it, but worth the wait. I mean, as I said, I did have my doubts about Nintendo's E3 because they were just gonna focus on Zelda, focus on one game. One game for entire E3, no Nintendo Direct, no presentation. If there was ever a Nintendo game to focus on, it would definitely be The Legend of Zelda. That, or Metroid. Guess what? We finally have a name. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Which sounds kind of strange at first if you think about it, because it's kind of a long title, and usually the titles for the games are very short and not so long, but I think this title is perfect because it describes the game excellently. This is about Link, and he's awakening, right? This is Link's Awakening. I thought they would call this The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, because, you know, he's awakening. But then I realized how stupid it was, since I completely had forgotten with the Game Boy Advance game Link's Awakening. And what's with everybody awakening? First, the Force had to be awakened because it was sleeping, and now Link.
Wake up, Link.
Everyone's just falling asleep. What's next? And seriously, they weren't kidding how massive this game is. Like, even in the demo, little demo they show you, it's like, everything is like pretty huge, but that's just a tiny little sliver. Later on, apparently they zoom all the way out, and then, oh my god, the map is so huge and insane. Like, what? It is monumentally huge. A little bit redundant there, but oh man, it's so big. Out of context, someone would probably really take this as a dirty joke. How can you not be excited though? I'm so excited. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love the art style, honestly. I love this blend of just like the Skyward Sword art style, refined and retuned. I really dig it. I really, really like it. Definitely 100% the most ambitious Zelda game of all time. Considering its scale and its scope, and it's just everything that it covers. It's massive. It's massive. It's understandable why this is the most delayed Zelda game of all time. You know what? It's perfectly fine after seeing this. We finally know a lot more and just how big everything is. Had we have a little piece of information back when they made the Zelda announcement of it being delayed, they really should have released a small direct or something, a few minutes or something about this, or just the trailer they showed us. It would have been amazing. I would have been happy. I wouldn't have released the Rant Attack video, but oh well. That was more about the delays and whatnot, but who cares? Let's talk. So many things are different now from what I've seen. Enemies have health bars. Similar to most RPGs, you can craft, you can cook, you can hunt. There's a weather system, like it's cold, it's hot. You can take off your shirt, and apparently the women from the Nintendo Treehouse event were really excited about that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I almost made a grave error. This was my bad. I don't know why Link has a shirt on right now.
Yeah,
it's not okay. It's really not okay, but we fixed the situation.
We did.
Everything will be okay now.
Everything's under control. This whole segment just got a lot more interesting.
It did.
You have armor now, attack stats. You have all this stuff. That's really, it's like a very, very RPG now. I don't know how heavy the elements are. Hopefully not so heavy that it forgets about the adventure, you know, but I don't think so. I think that it looks very good. Things break, they have durability, so you have to keep getting more. Whatever you kill, you can take their weapons and stuff. I wonder if you can make like legendary weapons, or maybe that'd be too much. Now, obviously the Master Sword should be like the most powerful one or stuff like that. Like, it's really cool. They basically took what made Skyward Sword's crafting system was really cool, which I loved, and just expanded on it. And I think that's a really good direction to take it. Now, I am curious though how this looks on the NX. Still very strange that Nintendo has not decided to show anything about the NX until the release date or whenever they're going to do it, but I'm really curious to see how this looks on the NX. And the Wii U looks great. Doesn't look perfect. Doesn't have to. A lot of people are complaining, oh, the graphics. You don't play Nintendo games for the graphics. You play it for the games, all right? But still, you know, it looks great. I think it looks great. The style is great. I just wonder how much more different it would look for the next version. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I really dig the art style and just about everything about it. I wonder if Ganon's here. Sure, you have the moblins that usually indicate Ganon is in the game because those are his creatures. The pig-like enemies usually indicate Ganon, but not always. One time it was with Vaati, the powerful Minish mage from The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, who can also create them. Most likely, this will have Ganon. I wouldn't be surprised if it has another villain. That would be kind of cool. But I wouldn't mind seeing Ganon, of course, because Ganon, he's awesome. And you do see in the trailer like a little red mist, maybe indicating Ganon, or I don't know, but it's for a few frames. And this trailer is great. It doesn't spoil anything. It just gets you worked up, but you don't really know. So it's pretty amazing. There might be some answers for me out here, but I've kind of limited myself on what I want to see. Since Nintendo pretty much focused its entire direct on Zelda, I didn't want to know everything, you know? I'd rather just experience it myself. So I've only really seen the trailer and some parts of some random videos, but I try not to see too much. And I really want to know more about the world of Zelda, as in the timeline, the lore. A lot of stuff that we don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the Game Boy games and 3DS games, but I haven't really played them. I really need to play the 3DS games. But I mean, the Game Boy games, the Game Boy Color games, like those are really old, but those are really good games too. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to know. Hopefully they answer some questions. A lot of stuff unanswered that maybe we'll get more hints about in this one, and I'll speak more about that later. But you know, this might be a bad idea, but I really want to see Link succeed by destroying Ganon or whatever he's facing, but maybe die while doing so heroically. Hear me out on this. We know that there's many different incarnations of Link and Zelda, right? They're reborn to the different time periods and whatnot, and we as shown in the Zelda Hyrule Historia. Nintendo, make another one of these. I'll buy it. I don't even care. I don't care. Just add all the stuff that's come from Skyward Sword and Link Between Worlds. But man, this is so cool, man. Just look at this art. This art is amazing. But anyways, in that book, we learned that Link, there's like it's so many different timelines, and where Link has succeeded, failed, or some other one that I can't remember. There's situations where Link has failed, right? And we play some of those games where Link has failed. But I wanted to see, after he triumphs, he wins, he succeeds, he dies in the process. That would be very heroic. The cost of being the great hero, you know, the hero of legends, the hero of old. I think it'd be cool. They're probably not gonna do it, but I'm just saying that'd be cool if it happened. Also about Link's parents. There's no mention of any of Link's parents in any game ever. And there's never been a mention of any of his parents in any of the games except for one, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Link's mother was gravely injured and came into the Forbidden Forest, having no choice but to leave Link there and entrust Link to the great Deku Tree, who guarded him and raised him as one of their own, the Kokiri, who never age, right? And it's just so fascinating. Obviously, Link's mom was running because Ganon or some of his minions were after him because they knew that she had Link with him, the boy who was destined to have the Triforce of Courage, right? I want to know more about that. I want to know about the cycle, how it works. It's so fascinating that this is the only time his mother or his parents have been mentioned. I mean, his father was mentioned in the manga for the Link to the Past manga, but it's not canon. But in case you want to see what it looked like, this is how. Very appropriate. He's going to have so many different parents from all these different timelines. It's just interesting, you know. I just... You know, it'd be cool to maybe get to see or meet a version of their parents. That'd be cool. I just want to know more about the cycle, how it works. I want to know what kind of rules we have here. Do we have Avatar rules where it's a cycle? Obviously not air, water, earth, fire. Not like that, but I mean, like, is Link born after a Link is dead? Right after? Like Avatar? Or does it happen way after? It's maybe way after, because otherwise it'd be a lot more Links, or... Who knows? Like, I want to know more about the cycle. I think very cool. Maybe in this game we would talk about it, because I don't know. I think that'd be awesome. As you can see, I'm very excited. I think I'm theorizing so much about stupid stuff. But, you know, I'm just really curious, and I really want to know more. There's so many questions here. Why is Link sleeping in the first place? How long was he sleeping? Did they do that to protect him? Did the goddesses do that to protect him? Did his sages do that to protect him? Did Ganon win ages ago, so they put him away and made him sleep so he can be ready for the next time? Why is the Temple of Time destroyed? Why is the Bridge of Elden here? What is this red mist thing? Is that Ganon? Who is this old man? Is it Ganon? Better to kill him just in case. Bill Trinan from Nintendo gave him a few smacks by accident or on purpose. Hey, maybe he thought what I thought. Kill the guy. You never know. Could it be the King of Hyrule? There's so many questions. Zelda, Breath of the Wild, I wait for you. And hopefully by March I can figure out a way of how to record gameplay and review that game, because I want to review games other than PC games. What did you guys think of the Zelda Breath of the Wild, Lance? The title, the gameplay, the new things change, what you saw. What did you think of that? What did you think of this video? What did you think of my random theories? And does anybody have any answers for that? Because I would love it, but I don't think so, right? Leave comments below and I'll definitely reply and theorize if you want to talk about that or about my video or anything else. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you really love what you saw, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to watch my video, my rant attack on the previous Nintendo video I made about the Zelda and X and the delay, and I was really mad about the delay and just screwing over with the Wii U, but whatever. If you want to see that, take it a little bit easy on me because now with all this data, I kind of feel bad now. But most of the valid points still are valid. If you want to see that, or if you want to watch the Culling Part 4 when me and Aaron finally awaken our beast modes, links for both those will be around my dome. Thank you all for watching. This is Randomjeanc, signing off.